Glad goodbye. Yeah, this song began with Pete having a little EP idea.
Oh, yeah.
And then we went away to Crestline for a writing retreat, which we wrote like 3 or 4 songs during.
I don't have to cry. We had to try. I'm not mad this time.
Obviously, we made that piano part, that EP part, a lot more minor.
It was a bit maybe cheerful in the end. It ended up much more simple as well. Like it didn't need the counter melody really.
I felt like it was one of those songs that needed as few words as possible, which is a challenge for me because I tend to overwrite, which is a habit I'm trying to break. But I really like lines that are like super short. So this was like 2 syllables per line. Dun 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 dun. So the challenge that I set myself was basically how much story can I tell in the shortest of lines.
The electric piano kind of holds through pretty much the whole song, but gets a little bit more kind of distorted and angry later on. And a lot of the kind of stylistic influence for this really comes from bands like Massive Attack and Portishead that were both from Bristol in the UK. And Jen normally doesn't like hi-hats at all.
I'm not a cymbal lover. Anytime there's a cymbal in a thing, get it out.
But we found this one, which is a little bit lighter and smoother, which she liked.
Fuzzier. Yeah, I did like this one. So this is what made it Massive Attack-y, actually. And that seems to fit this kind of like broody, but like there's a groove still thing that emotionally this called for. So it was kind of a happy accident that we found that, but it dictated where we went with everything else in the song.
I remember us being here one evening and the sun was setting and we had our fancy lights on. It was quite a vibe. And then in the bridge, you have this bass that starts pulsing. And there's some similarities with that bass sound to a Portishead song called Wandering Star, which has long been a favourite of mine. Put that together with the EP and you have this. And then really on top of that, we just put lots of atmospheric stuff. We have some locusts. I don't remember there being a particular reason why we chose locust, other than we liked the sound. No.
For anybody who has ever been in a relationship that felt like a plague, this is for you.
There we go. The locust signifying...
That's why we also have Bumblebee.
We found this cool trumpet.
This is a Spitfire Labs thing, again.
So on its own, it sounds like this. It's like trumpets doing trills.
Such a cool sample.
So I really like this sound. Which again was a prepared piano on its own. It sounds like this. There are some effects on it. It sounds otherworldly now, but it really is actually from a piano. There's a mellotron choir. There are some strings.
Swear I almost forget.
Really kind of creepy violin sounds. pretty dark and tense. There's a vocoder.
Car's full, he's packed. I get
Sometimes when we record, I wish that my voice had a breathier quality, particularly for something like this that was very atmospheric, and sometimes my voice can come across pretty clear. Yeah, we weren't happy with it for a little while, so we literally went in and stuck some whispers on top of it just to create that breathy sound, but we didn't want too many consonants, so I'm literally just whispering the vowels. So listen, it's beautiful.
Which
Really one of my
together-
greatest performances.
car's full, he's packed. He took words back.
So including the vocoder as well, suddenly that is actually quite different.
Car's full, he's packed. He took words back. I get this old house we made.
And then lots of reverb, of course, like particularly at the ends of some of the lines. There's a lot of reverb coming in as if the voice is sort of going away, particularly at the end of the bridge.
I swear I almost forget.
So again, trying to do as many of these things dictated by the lyric as possible. So all the ends of the phrases feel like she's going away, right? Or somebody's going away. So with the extra reverb. So it's just that subtle like layering on that lyrical idea.
Right. We have this outro, which again we went back and forth on quite a bit in terms of just how long it should be.
Okay, so listen. So the song used to end with the down chorus, but we were grooving so much that I was like, Pete, no, we have got to have like one more like groove moment because it was too fun. I didn't want to end too down because then to me that signaled that maybe she wasn't actually glad to say goodbye. And the point was that she was. So I forced Pete to put in a groovy outro.
And then she forced me to make it longer.
No, okay, listen. So it kind of like, at first it was just instrumental, but then we were like, oh, it kind of was blank. So we recorded some vocals to it. Pete heard 3 distinct sections, and I heard 4 distinct sections. Oh, it's dumb. So I was thinking that the first 2 bars of this outro were like an intro, so I think we needed 4 after that. Pete thought that the beginning of the outro was where the counts of 4 began. So we argued for a long time.
Eventually I just gave up and she went.
So it's up to you whether we did the right thing.
Vote now.
Vote now. Too late. The song's out.
Your vote matters.
Your vote does not matter. Does it make your eye twitch?
It sounds wrong to me now.
Yeah, see? I told you. The 4th like little goodbye that I heard in my head, Pete very rightly was like, it's too weird, we're gonna lose them. That really may be true because it's goodbye. What kind of a melody is that? It's super weird. I don't know. It was in my head though for days and I could not shake it. So sometimes when I can't shake a thing, I'm like, we're gonna have to do it, or else I'm just gonna hear it every time I hear the song and be mad that it isn't there.
But now that it's there, it seems right to me.
So that's Glad Goodbye.
Yeah, that's it.
It's out, yeah.
So glad goodbye.